Good morning, Year 12. What a year it has been. You have been working hard through your preliminary course and the HSC has crept up on you so fast. It is week 3 into the HSC course and understandably, there will be students who might find it hard to adjust. You might find it hard to adjust to the stresses, processes and concepts that come with this final year of schooling. You may feel confused, upset that you don't know what you're doing, or you could be happy and comfortable. My colleagues and I have met and decided that an introduction to the compulsory module of Discovery would be an excellent way to ease you into this topic, of area of study. But before I go on, I would first like to look at the official document from BOSTES, or as you might know it as Board of Studies. This document tells you and every other person studying Discovery what the module contains. It is a simple yet useful insight to what is coming. Of course, I could go on forever fleshing out this document, but we must move quickly, so let me outline a few that you need to watch out for. We will be looking at how Discovery is represented in and through texts, the idea that Discovery can be discovering something for the first time, or rediscovering something that has been lost, forgotten, concealed. It can be sudden or expected. It can be a discovery of emotional, creative, intellectual, physical, and spiritual means. It can mean offering a new understanding and or renewed perceptions of ourselves and others. And the way you perceive Discovery varies according to personal, cultural, historical, and social contexts. Discovery can be questioned or challenged, and we'll be looking at the ways in which composers might invite you to experience Discovery and how they do this. Both of the example texts that I will introduce soon explore Discovery in their own ways. Of course, the idea of Discovery is not linear. So depending on what text you are studying, you must find the ways in which it explores this concept, or doesn't explore this concept. To make this a little simpler, I'm going to use Ang Lee's Life of Pi feature-length film as the compulsory text, and Sean Tan's The Lost Thing as an example for your related text. Of course, you are free to choose your own related text that you feel fits best with your understanding of Discovery and your chosen compulsory text. In the film The Life of Pi, an aspiring writer comes to Pi, the main protagonist, to look for inspiration for a novel. In the form of a flashback, we see Pi's recollection of what adventure that changed his life forever. We are told about his family who travel from India to Canada to start a new life with their family-run zoo, and after boarding a Japanese ship, they encounter a freak storm which destroys the ship and kills his family, leaving Pi stranded on a lifeboat with a few animals that survive the shipwreck. There are so many ways Discovery can be explored in this text. Physical discovery, one where he is in search of food, dry land, and order between the animals. Or there is a demonstration of discovery of who he is as a person and how he comes to discover this in hard times through being spiritual, emotional, and creative. His discovery of his faith in God, hope, and perseverance shines through in this journey. However, there are certain aspects of the film that might get you thinking as to whether this mix of fact or fiction is a true reflection of what really happened. You can think of whether he created this imaginative allegory to escape his discoveries about life's harsh realities and humanity's shortcomings. We could go on and on, but we must move to the next text. The Lost Thing is a short 15-minute animation that has been adapted from a children's book. The story looks at a boy who discovers this lost creature. This lost creature is also trying to discover a place in which it feels it belongs. We identify it as the lost thing. There are a few ways in which discovery is explored here in this text. There is discovery or rediscovery of a place, and discovery of emotions, finding true happiness. As we come to a secret passage door at the end of the film, the creature has come to discover its home, but we as the audience are left to ponder about what really happens in that secret world. Is the creature happy in its new discovered home? Is the boy happy in his dystopian society? Is the boy's discovery of the enchanted world enough for him to continue his own discovery of somewhere that makes him happy too? Is there ever a rediscovery for the boy? So even though this introduction is brief, I'll finish off by saying that we have only scratched the surface of each text and there is so much more to discover. So take these examples, the HSC document and the universal idea of discovery, and begin to explore. Remember, discovery is not linear, but turn the page, it's your turn now.